can see here a combination of different state police, California police. In the background here, you now have some U.S. Marines. As we had said, hundreds of them had also been deployed. So you now see a mix of many different groups of law enforcement here. This is, I hesitate to use the military word of front line, but it is a new front line in what we're seeing of the standoff between protesters and police, whereas we'd seen most of the day. We're just going to walk slowly here so that we don't trip, but you know, right now I want to emphasize it's calm and peaceful. The crowd had been told that they needed to disperse, so then they started moving the direction I just came from, where you saw that mass police presence at a corner where people had been able to walk through, and now they can't. So now in this area, you see people. We've got helicopters above, obviously, monitoring all this. And then I'm going to walk all the way down here to in front of the main federal building, where we have seen thousands of protesters standing off against police. Just a few moments ago, someone threw an empty water bottle at the police, and immediately you saw them come out. Guns were pointed at the crowd. Now, those guns were guns that would fire pepper balls, rubber bullets. Nonetheless, immediately people started to run, and you can feel just that things can turn in an instant, on a dime, and that's the real fear, that could happen, leading to the violence that we saw in the past couple of days. So as we come here, we'll just pan up and you can see all of the law enforcement here that we've been seeing stand off against protesters throughout the day. Basically two lines, one of them Customs and Border Patrol, the other including a lot of National Guard who have now been deployed by President Trump against the wishes of the governor of California, Governor Newsom, who has now filed a lawsuit against the president for the unlawful deployment of the National Guard. But the governor of California says that President Trump has now deployed an additional 2,000 National Guard, which, if additional is the accurate word, would mean up to 4,000 National Guard have been deployed. The 700 Marines, some of whom we appear to be seeing back there, and then these rows of law enforcement. I don't know if you can see the glass there. They're all in there. When the tensions escalate here, they start coming through those doors to back each other up with their weapons drawn.